Rimac Nevera. Bugatti, Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, Porsche, the list of hypercar makers that have smashed acceleration records over the past 120 years is long. But those records are now being torn up and rewritten, as the age of the electric motor redefines what's possible, thanks to its capability to deliver full torque from a standstill. Here we round up the fastest 10 electric cars from 0 to 60 miles per hour, using the official figures claimed by the manufacturer. And, just to set expectations, here's some sobering context. It takes a Formula 1 car around 2.5 seconds to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour, so every car in this list is pretty incredible in terms of its drag potential, if less so at taking corners at 180 miles per hour. Lotus Evija, sub 3.0 seconds. The Lotus Evija is a $2.3 million plus hypercar that is designed to show that an electric future is anything but boring, as anyone lucky enough to sit in one of the just 130 examples being built to enjoy its 1972 brake horsepower of power and sub 3.0 assisted 0 to 62 miles per hour time will likely attest. It's not just the initial acceleration that marks the Evija out as something special, however, once it hits 62 miles per hour in the time it takes you to Yelp, it'll keep on pulling onto a scarcely believable 218 miles per hour, having passed 186 miles per hour from a standstill in just 9.1 seconds. Still faster than most everyday hatchbacks can hit 62 miles per hour in. Porsche Taycan Turbo S, 2.6 seconds. Porsche's first electric car arrived with the brief of convincing doubters that electric cars can be exciting. And the Taycan Turbo S delivered on every level, from being excellent dynamically to delivering mind-blowing acceleration, the 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint taking just 2.6 seconds. Despite its name, the Porsche Taycan Turbo S doesn't have a turbo. That's a historical reference to fast Porsches, and instead it is just a 93 kilowatt-hour battery, with an overall output of 751 brake horsepower. For comparison, a Lamborghini Huracan Technica takes 2.8 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour. Tesla Model X Plaid, 2.5 seconds. You may wonder how a family SUV weighing 2.5 tons could ever make a list of fastest accelerating cars? Well, that's the joy of a powerful electric motor and instant torque. But don't forget to warn the kids before you unleash all 1006 brake horsepower. The key to the Tesla Model X's potent performance is the Plaid model's tri-motor layout, which launches it down the road just as hard as the tires can grip and pretty much faster than any supercar on sale today. Indeed, a Bugatti Chiron 0 to 62 miles per hour 2.3 seconds will only just beat it in a drag race. Lucid Air, 2.5 seconds. The Lucid Air Dream Edition is the flagship model from this emerging carmaker, although you'd have to have some pretty wild dreams. If launching from a standstill to 60 miles per hour in a stomach-turning 2.5 seconds, and on to a top speed of 235 miles per hour, is among them. Lucid is based in California, and started selling the Air in 2021. It is powered by two electric motors, with a combined 1,065 brake horsepower. While using all that power will eat range, its battery and efficiency mean it is rated as covering a chunky 520 miles per charge. Its fast charging capabilities also mean that it can add 300 miles of range in 20 minutes, if you can find the right supercharger. Faraday Future FF91, 2.2 seconds. Faraday is at the forefront of a raft of Chinese carmakers looking to use electrification to establish their car-making credentials. The FF91 is part saloon, part SUV, its eye-catching design complemented by its hypercar baiting 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 2.2 seconds. Given its futuristic speed, amazingly the FF91 was unveiled as long ago as 2017. Within 36 hours the company claimed to have received 64,124 reservations for the car. However, it hasn't had an easy time taking the idea into production, but after a raft of investment and being floated on the Nasdaq, we look forward to seeing its cars on the road. Tesla Model S Plaid, 1.99 seconds. Another Tesla? Well, we're not even done yet, as Elon Musk and his team of electric pioneers have long understood the power of an eye-catching performance figure. Thanks to its slipperier shape and slightly lower weight, the Model S Plaid beats the Model X for a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 1.99 seconds. As with the Model X Plaid, the Model S Plaid Edition has a tri-motor setup, one on the front axle and two on the rear, deploying a combined 1,006 brake horsepower onto the road. Top speed is rated at 200 miles per hour, and proving it can handle corners, too. It lapped the Nürburgring in 7:30.9 seconds, more than 10 seconds faster than the Taycan Turbo S. Tesla Roadster, 1.9 seconds. Rumors suggest the second-generation Tesla Roadster will make 1,000 brake horsepower from its 200 kilowatt-hour battery, all packaged in a relatively lightweight body. Whatever the details, it's clear the Roadster has to be the fastest Tesla and good for a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 1.9 seconds. It's worth stressing that the Roadster gets a mention here for potential rather than reality, having been revealed as a concept as far back as 2017. And mooted for production pretty much every year since 2020, nobody, even Elon Musk, given the number of false starts the project has had, is sure when it will actually go on sale. Rimac Nevera C_2, 1.85 seconds. Rimac's extraordinary story, from developing its own electric hypercars in Croatia to co-owning Bugatti and working for numerous established carmakers on their electric programs, is headlined by the performance figures of its own branded cars. The 1914 brake horsepower, the C_2 can achieve a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of just 1.85 seconds, and will go on to 186 miles per hour in 11.8 seconds. The secret to the Rimac Nevera C_2's pace is the fact that it has a powerful electric motor in each wheel, providing maximum pace whatever the conditions. Providing energy for all that pace is a sizable 120 kilowatt-hour battery pack. The only downside is that to enjoy all this performance you should expect to pay north of $2.3 million. Pininfarina Battista, 1.79 seconds. Some slight controversy here, as while the Pininfarina Battista has clocked a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 1.79 seconds, it's yet to be homologated for doing so. As such, the official estimated of 2.0 seconds is used by some to highlight its performance instead. Frankly, given the caveats, claims ABD counterclaims around most of these figures, we're prepared to run it in this list, however. The Battista used the same powertrain as the Rimac C_2, with 4 electric motors delivering 1877 brake horsepower and a whipping 1,726 pounds-ft of torque. If you want to enjoy a taste of all this performance, you can expect to pay more than $2 million to get your name on the ownership documents of one of the 150 cars planned for production. Spark Owl, 1.72 seconds. Owls are known for many things, but, aside from among fearful mice, perhaps not their neck snapping speed from a standstill. The Chinese-made Spark Owl looks to change all that, its 4 electric motors delivering 1985 brake horsepower of power and an eye-watering, literally, we suspect, 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 1.72 seconds. The Spark Owl's top speed is a staggering 249 miles per hour, and it has a range of 280 miles. Owning the world's fastest accelerating production car is far harder than reading about it. However, for starters, Spark says it will make only 50, selling them for around $4 million each, but there's also the issue of the relatively unknown company delivering on its promise. To date, it has only displayed a static car, as it works to take it from concept to production. While its ambitions are admirable, we're looking forward to verifying them.